Alright, welcome to my yard. I'm doing it when it's not as clean as it sometimes is, but I thought you might want to see some of these things, such as the scooter tucked in the front greenery. Here's our mailbox. Oh, it's open. Hello, mailbox. Let's shut you. Oh! Someone ran into our mailbox this winter, and ever since then it doesn't shut so well. But as you can see, it's really nice and green in our yard. And I just am so thankful for the lady who lived here before, because she planted all these plants that pop up all on their own. But I planted these in here because I keep this as sort of I can never remember the difference between perennial and annual, I'm sorry, but these are the ones that get planted. They have like little stripes on the yellow flowers, are so cute, and then the red ones, only a few of them lived, but then they have this fabulous island that's full of lavender in the middle, which is, it always fills in really pretty every year. And the lavender isn't really here yet, so it's just green. But here's the yard, and Riley made these window boxes for me. This is the funny fake rock. You just come to it and you say, you look like a really real rock. But then no, you kick it open and it has a thing in there. Like I don't know, I think it's a plug thing. So there's that pretty fake rock that's very inconspicuous there. Anyway, I love these window boxes, but they're really hard to get to. Millie's supposed to water them all the time, and she's not really on top of it. And so they might grow, but I should just invest in some flowers already grown. It's just that I was afraid they'd get expensive. And there's the front walkway, and the welcome mat in the door, and the crooked light fixture. And then I found the window is quite nice here. I found this table at a garage sale for $5 and the chairs at thrift store for $5, which I really like. And there's one of our favorite people, Raw, and another favorite, Hazel, walking by. We shot fireworks, and we got rid of a bed mattress yesterday, so that's why it's kind of junky there. And that's all that remains from our fireworks, the paper that we need to pick up. But I'll show you into the backyard, and so that you can see the fun and wonderful, amazing chicken shed and garden. Oh, there's Hoppity. Hoppity Hazelin, Hoppity Hazelin, Hoppity, 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 Hoppity Hazelin. So the seedlings I did this year, I put them in hay bales so they could catch up with the other plants. And they are really doing well, because I heard hay bales were good for plants. I prayed and prayed over these puppies, and they survived. They grew. The basil's flourishing. There's a zucchini planted one, and there's one of my started from Emily tomato seedlings. We found a fertilizer that works like bang, boom, shebang. There's our cabbages and stuff, and our awesome tall tomato plants. And there's Millie, giggle, Millie, cute Millie. And more tomatoes and such. And this is going to be so cool. We've got a setup for pumpkins to we're hoping they'll grow up the shed on those sticks, and they're growing up the ladder. And then there's our zucchini, which Riley's always been so lucky. My zucchinis die. And this year I've got zucchini, bikini, mankini, lagini coming up here. So it's exciting. And those are some cucumbers. I planted them near the fence so they'll grow up the fence. And this is really cool. The ones that are huge were just seeds that were dropped on the ground, and I put straw on the edges hoping they'd keep the weeds down, because I winterized my garden, and apparently straw is awesome nutrition, because these seedlings that were just dropped are growing so much better. But then, whoa, mountain tomato plants. This is so exciting. It's called Tomato Tone if you are interested in what I used. This is recommended at the nursery that I got these plants at, and they are just growing so huge. And now you'll get to see the beans. The beans, they each have their own little pole. This is stuff collected There's a broken rod from a closet. Random poles. These are the nice ones. There's a funny bent up thing I found in the yard. There's a pole to a table. That's a table leg. There's a wooden rod. I fished it out of the garbage. I almost threw it away. This is just a stick. This one's growing up on, I found in the yard. And there's something that, there's another slider broken out of our closet thing. And then the chicken shed. And this is the chicken run. So, there's the bucket of water that they have like little pseudo nipples at the bottom. There's their door to escape into the wonderful free territory of wandering. And then there's the chicken pen for them to hang out and roost on those things or whatever. And then this was just clean a couple weeks ago, but now it's really gross and nasty again. But that's where the dog sleeps at night. The dog is, there's a zip line over there. There's our campfire pit. And, so, I'll just show you one last thing. A couple years ago we got a magazine called Hobby Farm. And they suggested we, instead of using dirt to grow your potatoes in, you use hay, and every time your plants start peaking, you put more hay. I'm telling you, I do not have a green thumb, so this is absolutely exciting. This is probably my 4th year of gardening, but this time I just couldn't wait to do it. I got pregnant, and I feel seasick inside, dizzy like anything, but I feel great outside. I've had such a lovely time out in the garden. Hopefully these are some spaghetti squash that will grow up the fence. And then there's the chicken yard. Back in the corner, tucked back there, is a hammock that I made out of a blanket. It's kind of dying, but we had some fun on it. The kids loved it back there. And that's where the chickens roam. And they do their thing. And then when there's a big hole, we can burn extra wood in. So, and then the thing that I like too about this yard is the privacy that it has, because all of these grapevines that, again, the wonderful people that lived in here before